Hi everyone, Cynthia here. I just wanted to share with you real quickly my daughter's Zambia, Africa album. She went about 3 years ago and we finally got around to making it happen. So come with us on a journey to Zambia. This front page is really, it's a simple page, but we kept it that way on purpose. We felt that the picture was very powerful and told the story. And so we literally put almost no embellishments on purpose. And so this is it. Love that picture. Love it. It's a 2-page spread that my daughter did completely. I love this page. It's a fun page, and it's, you know, my play dates, she called it. And that's what she called these children who love to play with the team. This huge game of duck, duck, goose. And so they here, I don't know if you can tell, but that's a ball that is made strictly out of trash bags. They would roll up the trash bags, wrap them around each other, and make a ball. This particular page she calls My Journey. And she tells the story of how since she was 10 years old, she had wanted to go to Africa. And it's true. She asked us when she was 10 if she could go, and we said, no way. But after 6 years, she wore us down, and it changed her life. Changed mine too. It's one of her favorite quotes. It says, "He who returns from a journey is not the same as he who has left." And that is certainly the case for her. In case you're wondering, these really cool masks, we made these really cool masks off of the My World cartridge. And then we just made a border of them over here. Really very cool. That My World cartridge sure did come in handy for this album. This particular page we called Work Days. It was really about the work that had to be done. Keep in mind that even though they went in the summer, it was winter to them, and so it was it's winter in Zambia, and it was very, 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 very cold. They worked with very primitive tools. Here they are pouring concrete into what they had already, you know, put together here, and they did not have a concrete machine. They had to mix and pour their own concrete in a wheelbarrow, and then piece by piece pour it. These elements right here, I actually made those from scratch. The diamonds that you see, I was trying to find elements that matched the paper, and I just couldn't find anything, so I just made something real quick. I cut those out of diamonds of the cricket, and then I inked them, and then I triple layered them, and then I UT'd them. And there's a couple of them, as you can see. Sorry for the glare. It's a serious problem that I have here in my house. Anyway, this was their verse. It says, "So we built the wall, and the whole wall was joined together to half its height, for the people had a mind to work." This page right here, she called it My Guilt, because she said that she got to eat 3 times a day, even though the food was not appealing. She got to eat 3 times a day, and she would see children walking with bulging bellies from hunger who had not had 1 meal, and there she was eating her 3rd meal. And so she would hide when she ate because she felt so guilty. Over here, it's called the Potter's Clay, and there's a verse in the Bible that says that God is the potter and we are the clay. And so we took this, and I don't know that you can see it, but it's actually shimmery. And then the clay, we used more of a clay color. And then this pot also came off of My World. And then we stuck these peacock feathers in there, and it really turned out cute. Purely my daughter's idea and design. She's very creative. And then we stuck the journaling there. And so, love that page. This is my daughter, you know, and the team on their last day there. This is actually not in chronological order, this album, but on their last day there, they got to go on an elephant ride. And so what my daughter did was she cut out see how it says touchable there? That was actually cut out from a picture. So it looked like, you know, it's the skin of the elephant. This is an ugly page. It's meant to be an ugly page. We called it the black hole. Long and short of it is, she realized what it meant when it said no running water. No running water. Figure it out. This 2-page spread again of them playing. She worked really hard, really quickly, so that she could play with the kids. It was her favorite thing to do. And the children loved how they would make them animals out of, you know, the balloons. This is the team that she went with, and these were all 16, 17, 18-year-olds. Amazing, amazing kids. I mean, look at these. Look at this. Look at that face. I love that picture. That's not my daughter, but I don't care. I love that picture. Anyway, amazing teenagers who gave up their summer to live in a tent, eat crappy food, and work their butts off for 9 weeks so that they could make a difference in the life of others. And what you need to know is that I know that, you know, it's usually the kids who get into trouble who we hear about, but there are a lot of really great kids in this world who just don't get enough recognition. This we called It's All About the People. And I'm all about getting a whole bunch of pictures on a page, and so we got 6 pictures on that page. And I don't have time on the video to tell you the story that my daughter told me about the contrast between her life and this young lady, but it made quite an impact on her. This is called Teamwork. Her and her team were working at building a school that would double as a church. And so just some pictures of her working. These tools over there and over here are cut out of various cartridges. Some of you probably already saw this. We titled this The Dirt Bridge. And this was the dirt bridge that connected her team, where they were located, to the people of Zambia. And they would come, the kids would come running down that dirt road to play with them. And I've already shared with you that it is winter in Zambia while she was there. And look at how these kids are dressed. Yeah, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. This is, we called this Life in Africa, from sunup to sundown. And you can open it and you can just see various pictures. You know, that was the kitchen. This is where they slept. This was the prayer tower and storage, and how they did their laundry. This was the shower, but the shower was basically you brought a bucket in and you washed yourself. And that's the bathroom. She loved the nature all around her, and just took some pictures of some butterflies, and it was beautiful. Very dry, but beautiful. And then this is the Jesus film. They came, and people walked for miles and miles and miles to come and watch the Jesus film. Look at those faces. I love this page. I don't know how well you can see the details of it, but I'll share a couple things with you. I printed out this map on my large format printer, and I just kind of showed, you know, from Florida to Zambia. And the title of this is I Will Go Where You Send Me. And it's a phenomenal, phenomenal song about being hands and feet. And the chorus says, I want to be your hands, I want to be your feet, I will go where you send me, I will go where you send me. And I'll try, yes, I'll try to touch the world like you touched my life, and I find my way to be in your hands. So she was smart enough to take a picture of her very calloused hands and her beat up boots. And so she went to Africa. She went where God sent her. I did this page. It's the only page that gets to be really pretty. It was a challenge for us because I tend to scrap pretty, and we didn't get to do that in this album, did we? It would have not been really, it wouldn't have set the right tone for this album. But this is a page about hope, and I think of butterflies for some reason every time I think of hope. And so I did this page, Let Your Light Shine Forever. And then at the bottom, I said, Alexis, never forget when you were the face of hope. And she did journaling over here. We tucked a lot of journaling away because we really wanted it to be about the pictures too. I love this page. I love this page. I love this page. I put raffia down here. I actually did this page. I put raffia down here with my hot glue gun. It's very textured. It looks really, really cool. And then tied it here and just a wheat stem on the side. But I love this picture of this pastor. And look at his podium. No PowerPoint, you know, no light system, no sound system. But I just love that face. And that's his blackboard. And this is church. And they would walk for miles and miles to come to church. And they would celebrate. My daughter said they would dance and sing and twirl her in circles. And after church, they would really celebrate. And we called it Church Zambia Style. And I think this also came from my world, this shack with the straw. This was my daughter's design. We called it The Look, or she called it The Look. She said that the people of Zambia had a look about them. And I'll read to you a little bit of what she said. She said, the children in Zambia had a look that pierced my heart. They didn't just look like they needed physical needs. Their spiritual needs weren't being met. They were broken, many orphaned by AIDS, unwanted, and seen as burdens. I cried many times because of the look. The look was one of sadness, with a glimpse of hope. Maybe God gave them hope through our team. Those faces. I don't know how well you can see it, but across the bottom, again with my large format printer, we printed out this and glued it on. It just says the look, the look, the look, the look, the look, and I put it on the other page over here as well. This page is a page about her journaling, and she said she would journal every day, and the kids would sit around her wanting her to hurry up. And so she would ask them, she would draw a picture. Now, I don't know if you can see that tree right there, but she would draw a picture and ask them what it was, and then they would tell her in their language. So what we did was we took pages of her journal, we scanned it, we printed it out on our 12 by 12 paper, and this is actually from her journaling. And then of course we roughed it up using some Tim Holtz, and you know how that goes. And then she journaled some more. Very much like that page. And then over here, it's called My Heart Belongs to Africa. This is the picture of the kids who were chasing the truck when they arrived. My daughter said they would run for miles, chasing after them, saying, we want to be your friend, we want to be your friend. Real quickly about this Africa that you see there. This was lime green, these letters, from like 5 years ago. I bought them and they were lime green. I had planned on using them on a beach page. Anyway, it's high time to use them. So I painted them brown. I crackled them by using a crackle stamp. And then I put, what is that called? Crystal lacquer on top of them. And got a really cool effect on them. And then finally, it's just a page, a Mod Podge of memories. Now, I want to tell you something real quickly about this page. I don't know how well you can see the colors, but that's like a burnt red color with some gold in it. That's purple, like a fuchsia purple in the corner. And then this, see those colors? I never would have thought to put those colors together, but I have a color index that I've been telling you guys about for a very long time. And it told me to use those colors, that they would look good. And I agree. Who would have thought to use those colors? But I love them. So thank you for taking this journey with me to Zambia, Africa. It was really an emotional an emotional album for my daughter, which is probably why it took us so long to do it. But I will tell you this, she has plans on going back next year. So, anyway, you guys be blessed. Bye.